Welcome to the Tee Off.
Ooh, spill that tea, sis.
This is how I like to start the show off. I like to spill some tea on our favorite athletes and some of the crazy situations they get into. We got to talk about Dalvin Cook because this is crazy and he could be in a lot of trouble. All right, for those who don't already know, Dalvin Cook is facing a lawsuit related to a 2020 incident at his home with the ex-girlfriend. The girlfriend is claiming that she was assaulted by Cook, but Cook is saying that he is actually the victim of the assault. This woman has been identified as Gracelyn Trimble. She's a sergeant in the U.S. Army. She claims that she flew back to Minnesota to break up with Dalvin Cook and get her belongings from his home when things turned violent. She says that Cook gave her a concussion, gave her scars on her face, threw her against the couch, slammed her into a coffee table, and Cook is actually saying she broke into his home with a stolen garage door opener, attacked Cook and his guest, and immediately maced him upon entering his home. So, all right, guys, you heard this. There's always two sides to every story, but what is your first take reaction hearing this Dalvin Cook's news?
That's I'm gonna just go first, Terrence. That shit sound crazy to me, to be honest. Like super crazy. And she ain't just no sergeant in the army, bro. She's a sergeant first class. So she got some rank in the army too. So
break that down for us.
So you got the different enlisted ranks, and you got E1 through E4, all your under ranks like the specialist, private first class, private. Then you go to E5 as a sergeant, and then you got staff sergeant, and then I want to say it's that after staff sergeant, I want to say sergeant first class, which is what she is. So she got some pull. Like I want to say she's an E7. Yeah, she's E7. So if she's the one that's at fault in it, best believe she gonna get the end of it from Uncle Sam and whatever end comes out of it from Dalvin Cook's attorney and them. So I don't know. We're gonna have to wait and see, like most legal situations, because it definitely, like every legal situation, there's two sides. Like Ant said, there's two different people talking, and we don't know. Only God and them know the truth. They was there. The only good thing for Dalvin Cook, there's two other witnesses there with him. That's the only good play in his play for him, if you ask me.
They also said she pulled a gun on him, like in the home, like. And at that point, he's like, at that point, I had to defend myself. Now, this is like, Tio, you got any feels, takes hearing the initial story?
Yeah. I feel like, at some point when you become successful, you have to know the people that are going to be with you for you, not necessarily with you because, hey, I'm Dalvin Cook, I'm the superstar, my future is great, my present is great, but the future is looking even brighter. And in this case, with somebody, with as far as his status goes, he has to have cameras, security, things like that to where, hey, she came to my house, you see it on the camera, and then from there it escalated to where, okay, it would, in this case, prove his point, or hey, this is what happened, and it matches to what the camera shows as well. But hopefully,
that's a good point, bro. I didn't even think about that because you gotta think, if there's a camera, bro, Jit could really just drop the film and end the whole dispute. But bro, this what happened. Leave me alone.
So y'all know Malik Beasley?
Beasley? Yeah.
The basketball player. Yeah. So interesting enough, he also had cameras all over his crib, but because he was doing foul shit, it actually flipped bad against him. And the prosecutors got the camera footage of him going into his garage, grabbing the gun, walking outside onto the driveway. Look, so I'll tell you,
hey, Dalvin, you got that. Keep it to yourself, bro. If you got some incriminating shit, I know it sounds terrible. If you did do some incriminating shit, you better plead the fifth and just act like you ain't do it. Cause
but I mean,
I'm lying until you got some bulletproof proof.
From the fan perspective, he's somebody that is in a sense, might as well say like an outstanding citizen, someone who does good for the community and stuff like that. So, from the outside looking in, hopefully, he's able to. I mean, this was all brought about from her, right? As far as this goes. So
she filed a civil complaint. No criminal complaints were filed. this happened back in 2020. He drove her to the airport the next day. She left, and like they kind of split from there. Right?
Mhm.
No real personal context. She filed a civil complaint recently against him. There's been no criminal charges or anything like that.
Yeah, I mean, you got to do at this point whatever to protect yourself, because you never know who's going to come into your life and the reason they're coming into your life. So I feel like, you know, as someone as Dalvin's status, I mean, her too as well. I mean, she's doing well for herself in the Army, so no reason to throw your whole career away, your success away over something, you know, petty. Not sure what it's all behind, but
She got some stats, bro.
yeah.
That ain't a light rank to hold in the Army. I mean, it is at the time, but
I mean, she only 20. Like he's 26. She's not much older than him, actually. So like, based off her age, like that's actually like sounds like it's pretty high. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe so you can see more of the Fly Route podcast.